Namaste and welcome to Namaste Yoga. My name is Surabhi. I am a yoga teacher. The goal of my channel is to tell you all those little tips and tricks that many yoga teachers know, but somehow in class setting they do not get conveyed to the students. So let's start today's session. If you are a regular gym goer or regularly doing weights in order to build muscles or get big, then this video is for you. As much as it is important for our body to have nice, strong muscles, it is also important for those muscles to be flexible. When you lift weight or do any kind of resistance training, it activates and shortens the muscles, which limits our range of motion. So our body becomes stiff. Many times you must have seen that sometimes people are not able to bring their hands behind the back or not able to twist properly, or if they are doing too much of weight and not doing any flexibility at all, they might look like a robot. Muscles and tendons are prone to get injured more if they are not flexible. When we exercise, our body produces lactic acid, which contributes to the pain and soreness of the muscles. Stretching can help to reduce the accumulation of lactic acid and relaxes the tense muscle. Stretching correctly can limit the strain on the muscles and also on the joints. It keeps the muscles flexible and toned and reduces the chance of injury after you exercise. So these are few of the asanas that I will be telling you today, which will help you to make your body flexible. There is no sequence or order to it. You can pick and choose whichever you want based on which muscle group you are working on that particular day. You can also do these after the whole workout or in between. So that's totally up to you, whatever works best for you. So the first asana that we are going to do today is Gomukhasana or downward facing dog. So come on all four, then make sure that you are breathing properly, because when you are stretching it is important to follow along with the breath. So inhale first. On the exhale, lift your hips up. Now if you are tight, this might be the only thing you can do, but I need you to focus on your shoulders. Do not let your shoulders stay like this. Try to open them. Open these muscles. If your knees are bent, it's okay. If you're not flexible, obviously your knees are going to be bent. Your heels might be up. All okay, everything okay. But focus on the shoulder and try to keep your shoulders back like this. Once you keep practicing like this, eventually you will be able to put your heels down and eventually you will be able to straighten your knees. But till then, you can just stay here. Walk your feet back and forth like this to loosen up your muscles for like 30 seconds or so, and then stay in this position. Straighten your knees if you can. If you cannot, it's okay. And stay in this position for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. 30 minutes would be too much. So that was Gomukhasana. The other pose that we are going to do today is Titli Asana. Sit on the mat. Now one more time, if you are not flexible, you are going to sit like this. I am going to show it to you from the side. If your lower back is not flexible, automatically you will be going down like that and your knees are going to be up. This is very common in majority of the people. This is what they do. To correct this and to do the stretch properly, first of all, make sure that your lower back is not making a curve. So sit on a blanket. Take a blanket or a cushion, whatever you can find. Sit on it. You are still going to be like that. So the key is come forward after you sit on the blanket. Keep coming forward till your hip bone touches the edge of the mat, and then automatically there is a little tilt in your pelvic. That will force your lower back to go straight. As soon as your lower back goes straight, you will see that your knees are going to be slightly down. Obviously, they are not going to be all the way down if you are too tight. So just sit like that. Once you have this position correct, then next part comes your knees. Don't worry if they are not touching the ground. Keep them up. Hold your toes so they don't slide forward. Once you have your lower back straight, your knees are here. Now start breathing a little deeper. Now when I breathe deeper, you can hear me breathe because my mic is too close. You don't have to breathe loud, just a little deeper. Engage your core and then start flapping up and down like that. Make sure to flap at least 20 seconds, then slowly increase it to 30 seconds. If you can do it for at least a minute or two, that would be great. You're going to feel a little strain right here. It's a good strain, so your psoas muscle will get flexible. Keep flapping. Once the muscles are all warmed up after flapping for 20 to 30 seconds, then you keep your hands on your knees and try to press your knees down like that. Hold it for 20 seconds and slowly release. Now muscles are all stretched up. You don't want to injure yourself, so bring your knees down like that and relax. So this was Titli Asana. The other pose that we are going to do is Janushishasana. For Janushishasana, you will need a belt. So again, sit in the comfortable position. If your lower back is going down like this, sit on the edge of the blanket and then straighten your right leg. Keep your left heel close to your pelvic. Make sure your legs are making a 90-degree angle. Once you have this position, use the belt, hook it to your foot. Now again follow the breath. Inhale first. On the exhale, turn your upper body towards the straight leg. Then again, inhale first. On the exhale, bend forward. Now I need you to lead from your chest. Don't try to do this. If you do this, again your back is going to be curved and you're not going to get the stretch that you want. So inhale, lift up your spine, lift up your back, keep it lifting up. On the exhale, bend forward, leading from your chest like that. So you will feel a little stretch on the whole back side of the leg. If you are not feeling it, it means you are not doing it right. Maybe your knee is up high because you are tight. So what you can do again, either a yoga block or blanket, keep it here. So there is no strain on this knee or on this hip. And then try to do that. Okay. You might feel tightness on your belly, on the side of the body. That's okay. Just do as much as you can. Anytime you are tight, it is always a good idea to use the props. So you have your geometry of the body correct and you can feel where you are supposed to feel that asana. So whole back side of the leg, you should be feeling a stretch. And like that, just keep going however much you can. If you can only go this much, it's fine. Just stay here. Feel the stretch. Or if you can go deeper, feel free to go deeper. But always make sure that your chest is going towards your thighs. Once you are totally comfortable, you can put your head down. Stay in this position again for at least 30 seconds and very slowly come back. Always get out of the pose slowly if you are stretched beyond your limits, or even if at the limit, come back slowly and relax. Then make sure to do the same thing, other side, legs at 90-degree angle, hook your belt, inhale first, exhale, turn, again inhale, exhale, bend forward from your chest, follow your body. You should be feeling a good stretch on the whole back side of the leg. On every exhale, try to go a little deeper. Once you find your sweet spot, where you are not hurting yourself, but you are totally relaxed, stay there 20 to 30 seconds and then slowly come back and relax. After this, if you need to, you can just shake your legs if you feel like it. You don't have to. Next asana is Gomukhasana. In order to do that, you will have to sit. Make sure your left leg is at the bottom and right leg is at the top. Both of your sit bones should be on the ground. You should not be sitting on your heels. Now, once again, if you are tight, you cannot come in this position. You are going to be like this or like that. If you absolutely cannot do anything, then just stay in Sukhasana and do the rest of the pose with the hand. But if you can a little bit like that, it's fine. If you are coming up like this, your hip is up, what I need you to do is use a blanket on the opposite side like that. So it balances your sit bones and then your spine is going to be straight. Because if you are like this, your spine is not going to be straight, and then whatever asana, the whole asana that you're going to do is going to be wrong. So opposite side, spine is straight. So once you have your spine correct, then whichever leg is on the top, that hand goes up and the other hand goes from the bottom, and then try to touch your hands behind you. So it will be something like this, like that. Now once again, if you are tight, you won't be able to do it. So use the belt. You can just hold this belt right here and hold this from the bottom. And then try to stretch. Keep taking the belt closer and closer and closer and improve like that. If you use the belt, it will force you to stretch your shoulders. If you don't use anything, just keep your hand like that, then slowly your hand will start to fall down. So it's a good idea to hold on to the belt if you cannot clasp your hand together. And then stay in this pose for again 20 to 30 seconds. Make sure to do the same thing opposite side. So this time right leg is going to be at the bottom, left leg is going to be at the top. Both sit bones are on the ground, leveled, so your spine is straight. Then whichever leg is up, that hand goes up, other hand goes from the back, and then hold on to both of your hands. If not, use the belt. You will notice usually one side is harder than the other side. Stay in this position again for 20 to 30 seconds. So this was Gomukhasana. The next pose, which will be really helpful for the stretching and flexibility, is Kapotasana. I'm going to show you a variation of Kapotasana. So lie down on the mat, fold both of your legs, bring your right heel on your left knee, then hold on to your left leg. You can either hold on to your thigh or your shin, whichever is comfortable. Make sure you're not holding like this. You're going through the leg like that. Hold on. Now inhale first. On the exhale, squeeze your leg towards you like that. Squeeze as much as you can. Once you have your leg squeezed, whichever leg is on the top, you are going to feel a good stretch on that hip. This is a very, very good pose for people who have sciatic problems. Just breathe into that stretch. Imagine you are sending the oxygen that you are breathing towards that stretch. hold it for at least 30 seconds to 1 minute, and then very slowly bring it back. And then switch, do the same thing to the other side. Hold on to your leg. Inhale first. On the exhale, squeeze. And this time you are going to feel a good stretch on your left hip. And hold it again 30 seconds to 1 minute. And very slowly release. So this was variation of Kapotasana. The next pose that we are going to do is Hastapad Angushthasana. Again, you are going to need a belt for that. Now keep your legs folded and straighten your right leg. With your left leg, make sure try to keep your heel as close to your hip as possible. And then the whole time that we are going to work on our right leg, make sure your left leg stays upright. It doesn't start falling on the side. Now hook your belt to your right foot like that. Now inhale first. On the exhale, engage your core and bring your right leg up like this. Keep your knee straight the whole time. Don't bend your knee. If you cannot bring your leg all the way to 90-degree angle without bending your knee, don't do it. Keep it here, but keep your knee straight. So based on however flexible you are, try to figure that out. Keep your knee straight. And then on every exhale, try to go a little deeper in the pose. So inhale, exhale, bring it towards you. Then again, next breath, exhale, bring it towards you. See how much you can stretch comfortably without hurting yourself. That's why we go slow, breath by breath. So you know that you're not hurting. You're going to feel a good stretch on the whole backside, like that. Then find your sweet spot where you are not hurting, but you are pushing yourself a little bit. And the whole time, this leg should stay up. If you feel comfortable, you can use 2 of your fingers and hold on to your toe like that and leave the belt. Stay there again at least 20 to 30 seconds. Now when you are coming back, I need you to let go of your toe, let go of the belt, point your toe up, and then start bringing your leg very, very slowly down. The whole time keep your core engaged. Do not have a gap between your lower back and the ground. So keep your core engaged and very slowly bring it down. Now for video's sake, I'm going a little faster, but if I am doing my practice, it takes me at least 45 seconds to bring the leg down. It really strengthens your psoas muscle and it works on your core also. And then relax. Then switch, do the same thing. Keep your heel close to your hips. Hook your belt to your left foot this time. Inhale first. On the exhale, engage your core, bring your leg up, keep your knee straight. On every exhale, go deeper in the pose. Hold on to your toe if you can. Make sure your knee is not falling down like this. Keep it straight. Hold the pose for 20 to 30 seconds. And after that, let go. Point your toe up and start bringing your leg down. Very, very slowly. Keep your core engaged. Do not let your tummy pop. Do not let your lower back come off the ground. And relax. Now these were few of the stretches that you can do on daily basis after your workout, or you can put it in between. If you're in the gym, you can just do one rep of working out on your muscles and then one flexibility exercise. So just pick and choose whatever you want based on your body needs. Another thing that is extremely important, that when you wake up in the morning, try to open all your joints and muscles. It takes only 5 to 10 minutes, doesn't take long, because when we wake up in the morning, our body is extremely stiff. So it is a good idea to just lubricate it a little bit. I have made a video before regarding that, specifically for that, what you can do in the morning. The link is on the top, you can check it out, but just open all the joints. I hope you enjoyed today's session. If you have any question or concern, please feel free to write them in the comment box. I would love to answer them. If you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so you know when my next video is coming. You can also subscribe to the channel membership for exclusive videos. I wish you all a very happy and healthy day. Namaste.